Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope your energy is flowing in harmony today. Stay with me, because I'll reveal your daily horoscope, the cosmic messages that influence your love, health, and abundance. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, so you can stay aligned with your sign's energy every single day and face whatever the stars may bring. November 21st, 2025. Aquarius. Team sports are a great way to stay active and start living a healthier lifestyle, plus they allow you to meet new people. Don't let the opportunity to go on a trip pass you by, whether today or later. You have everything you need to pack your bags and go on an adventure, whether alone or with good company. Start making it happen today. Youthful romances are an important part of our lives, but that doesn't mean they should transcend the present moment. If a love from that time reappears today, keep in mind that things aren't the same as before, and even if it's a nice encounter, it won't be the same as your memories. You have the possibility of finding someone new in your life, but you're looking in the wrong place. You should pay more attention to the signals being sent by someone you've recently met but haven't really noticed. You need to take much better care of your body, you're neglecting it. Remember that there are always paths and options before us. Our entire existence is made up of different decisions and paths that we must travel without fear, but it depends on us which way we go. Try to listen to your intuition and your heart in this. You never know what you will decide until you pay attention to your inner self. You need to start making more positive choices than you are making now. You may be experiencing extreme fatigue in the mornings, and that's not a good sign for your body. It's time to take better care of your health. It's a bad day for family meetings related to inheritance or money matters. Try to postpone these important decisions for another time. If it's unavoidable, avoid making comments or decisions that will affect others. Mental issues may arise today, perhaps due to some anxiety or stress. Look for an opportunity to take a relaxation course or spend a few days away from the noise of the city. You're taking on a lot of responsibilities in your life, and you'll notice it throughout the day. You can't handle everything, even if you think you could do it better. Someone who's been watching you for a while might be brave enough to talk to you and want to start a conversation. Don't leave them hanging. Take the time to get to know them, and if you're not interested, let them know. If you're waiting for things to magically work themselves out, you're making a mistake. When you have problems, you really need to start spending more time in the real world, and that has some very good things in store for you right now. If romance is blossoming in your life right now, you just need to pay a little more attention to what's developing between you and someone else. Don't expect everything to go your way, so you'll have to relax a bit more. When money is truly flowing well, you just have to keep focusing on maintaining that good standard of living you truly desire, so don't let things go against your own feelings. To feel a little better, you just need to get some things in order in your life. Not everything should be in disarray, that's the worst thing that could happen. The world offers us wonders, and you have to start admiring them. It's been a while since you stopped to look at the good things around you, and you need to be more aware of them. A walk in the city or a trip to the countryside could be a good solution for this. A member of your family will have a problem, probably a health issue, which will make everyone very concerned about how they develop. It will be something very minor, so don't worry. You may be losing the ability to see the beauty that life offers us every day. It's best to try to discover the wonders the world has to offer. Start taking much better care of your health, you're neglecting it. Don't let everyday problems make you lose sight of what's happening at work, at home, and in your relationships. A great opportunity will come your way from someone who really wants to work closely with you. They've seen what you're capable of and are very impressed by your approach to work and your profession. Don't let the people around you hold you back from your progress. It's time to start making choices and end a relationship that's restricting your freedom. A truly important moment will unfold today. Your partner may be going through a difficult time, constantly dwelling on the same issue without finding a clear solution. It's time to take action and help them understand the problem. You could be the solution they've been searching for. You need to take your profession and the people you work with more seriously. Aquarius understands that life isn't easy, so today they'll do many things that might confuse others, but for Aquarius, they always make sense. So don't hold back. Whatever you do to gain security in your life, always give it your all. It's necessary to protect your relationship from any negative situations that may arise and avoid arguments about unpleasant topics like money right now. Don't doubt the good things you have. Problems are solved with patience and love, Aquarius. You're not doing so well at work, but you're reaching a point where you've learned enough to feel more secure there for a while. You can be pretty sure it's going to be a somewhat sad day in some ways, but you'll have everything you need to get to a good place. Don't forget what truly makes you happy. Forget what you think about people. You have a lot of doubts about what they want in your life, and because of this, you often create distress. Start trusting others again. Your partner's friendships are sacred. You shouldn't criticize them, neither their appearance nor their actions, and you certainly shouldn't show them any aggression. Your love needs a support network to help them in different areas of their life. They can't be the only one in their world. And they shouldn't be. There's a truth you can't ignore: nobody's perfect. Ignoring this has led you to marry an almost impossible ideal of a person, especially when it comes to your idea of beauty. It's better to learn to accept others as they are, not to avoid being alone, but because it's human nature. You must not accept, under any circumstances, that this mistreatment continues, as it is bad for both your self-esteem and your health. You may think that words simply disappear, but some linger and poison not only your body but also your mind. Keep those who don't know how to value you at bay. All your words must be backed up by actions. Otherwise, you are not a member of the society you wish to be a part of. Don't get discouraged. Instead, take advantage of this situation to get your affairs in order and catch up on paperwork. The more organized your records and the more your achievements are, the greater your prestige will be. A gathering of friends or a dinner party could run into problems today when everyone faces the possibility of speaking some truths that will affect some people in the group. Try to defuse the situation if you see it could get out of hand. You'll likely feel exhausted tonight, which will make you go to bed very early. Don't stay up all night for anything. If you're feeling very tired, choose to sleep. If someone very important to you asks for your help, it's because they truly need you. Don't shut them out, no matter how busy you are. In matters of the heart, everything is fine, but you both need to show a little more affection and love. You're missing opportunities to look into each other's eyes and express your love. Always keep in mind that you need to start making stronger decisions regarding someone who needs your help. You can't always be present for every moment in the lives of those around you. You're not omnipresent, and neither can anyone be. If you've been in a committed relationship for years, you might have some doubts today about your loved one's fidelity. Don't let ideas cloud your judgment. You shouldn't react to things you can't verify. You have some doubts about someone. Perhaps you haven't known them for very long, and some things they've said or done don't make sense to you. It's best to ask the right questions and wait for their response. If, in the end, you decide you don't trust them yet, then it's best to end the relationship. It's not the right time to fall in love again, especially if you've recently gone through a breakup. Your heart needs to heal, and your mind needs to examine the mistakes made in the previous relationship. For that, you need time alone. Don't be afraid of being single. It will be good for you, and you'll be much better prepared to be with someone new later on. It's not the time to stay silent or bottle up your feelings. It's time to take action on any problems you're facing. Someone you find very interesting is waiting for you to approach them. Don't always expect the other person to make the first move. If you were getting to know someone romantically and were upset by something they said or did, don't wait for them to speak to you first. If you feel like continuing the conversation or clarifying the situation, do it yourself. Aquarius has a good way of seeing things today, so you need to add a little more spice to your day. Only then will you begin to realize that things are always better when you give it your all, truly everything you have. There's a lot of love to fight for today. It's true that true love doesn't require a fight, but many times we have to really make an effort to make things better. Don't forget that everything can be better, you just need the desire. Aquarius has a good way of seeing things today. When money can be a blessing in our lives, we know it. That will happen to you today because you'll have an unexpected sum in your account, and that will do you a world of good. You'll have the opportunity to do great things in the future, so don't give up. There are many things that can make you happy, and one of them is being with family, so don't let things grow cold between you and your family. At work, you'll have a very monotonous day. Be careful not to fall into a routine, so it's a good idea to start looking for ways to make your day more enjoyable, otherwise, you'll never find what you do exciting. A pleasant day in love, especially for expressing everything you feel for the person by your side. Don't miss the chance to tell your partner how much you love them and all the love you feel. Also, give them a surprise gift today to show your appreciation for the time they've spent with you. Love also needs certain changes. It's likely that you and your partner haven't grown together over time, and this is causing you to drift apart. This will become increasingly apparent as you continue your journey together. Don't let this happen if you still feel deep love for the person by your side. Someone seeking your recommendation will ask for it today. You should probably speak clearly about your future plans. You might consider offering their help in return for this favor. You don't have to constantly dwell on the person who has captivated you. You need to take action. There's no time to waste on fantasies. It's better to know now whether you have a chance with them or not. This saves a lot of time, allowing you to use all that time spent courting them for something more productive. Now is not the time to make hasty business decisions. You need to be very attentive to upcoming opportunities. Remember that there are always new possibilities for those who decide to finalize a business agreement or financial deal. Aquarius is very clear that everything they've done up to this point can bear significant fruit in the future. That's why they won't sit idly by waiting for an opportunity. They know very well that they have the talent necessary to reach wherever they want, so don't hesitate any longer. Aquarius may experience some difficulties in matters of the heart today, so you need to add a little more excitement to your relationship. It's important not to lose faith in what you do and what you want for your life, Aquarius. You're doing very well right now. It's a good time to start looking for a job if you're currently unemployed, Aquarius. Don't forget the valuable contributions you have to offer. You may have many things to do today, but you also have the capacity to work hard, which is good for your life and your continued progress, Aquarius. Find a way to convince someone that they can fix their situation if they just start taking the right steps. You have the formula, don't be selfish, share it. That special person you have on your mind right now isn't responding the way you want or expect. You need to start taking this more seriously, as you probably aren't looking for the same thing, something that will eventually separate you if you continue like this. Be clear about your intentions. This advice is especially valuable at work, because you shouldn't take on tasks you shouldn't be doing and don't really need to do just to make a good impression. Start distributing tasks better and giving others responsibilities as well. Someone you thought was in the past will want to reconnect with you today, but it will be difficult since you're not open to it. Think carefully about this. Don't let someone who wasn't good for you back into your life just like that. You should start seeing your work as something more enjoyable to do. Don't fall into a routine, always look for new ways to do things, to keep things varied. Passing on intimate moments with your partner can cause problems in the future. It's better to try to give the person you love a good time. You won't always be able to postpone everything for work. Remember that a lack of time and communication only drives couples apart. An opportunity to grow your finances will come today. It could be somewhat risky, so you should consider all the details this decision entails. Often, we have to jump in headfirst with these kinds of things, but this time it's necessary to think things through a bit more before taking the plunge. Don't let obligations distance you from the people you love. If you haven't seen your parents or loved ones in a long time, it's time to pay them a visit. It will be a day filled with love because of it. A positive day for outdoor activities. You've needed it for a while now, as you've been too withdrawn into yourself and your work. Love doesn't have to wait any longer. You're ready to fall in love again and commit to a healthy, conflict-free relationship. Don't repeat the same mistakes of the past. Learning from mistakes is important, but if there's a situation in your life you can avoid, then I recommend you do so today. Don't just sit around watching the world go by without doing anything to fix what's bothering you. You're already going through a lot right now. There's no need to dwell on your problems. You might be experiencing things you don't want, but which are always necessary for everything in life. Don't hesitate any longer, Aquarius, and take the plunge. Trying new things with your partner is always a great way to spice things up. If you find yourself having desires that you sometimes struggle to express, just wait for things to heat up a bit within your relationship. Once you've gotten through this rough patch at work, everything will be much better. That's why, right now, you need to focus on solving problems, not dwelling on things you shouldn't be seeing. So never forget what you're doing for yourself. If you're thinking about embarking on one of those journeys that enriches your soul, today is the day to do it. So don't worry so much and start living. Let out the anger you're holding inside. It's not good to constantly dwell on negative things and let it make you feel bad all the time. Sometimes it's good to release those negative feelings, find a healthy way to do so without hurting others. Your work situation is stable. You'll probably have to make some important decisions in this area, but not yet. You need to wait a little while before doing so. A wonderful day for love. Don't suffer for love. Love isn't meant for suffering, but for happiness. If you're in a tumultuous relationship where the person you love treats you badly or in a way you don't deserve, you need to leave that relationship immediately. It becomes a vicious cycle that gets harder to break the more you allow it. Learn to love yourself again. You're at a stage where you can afford to make mistakes and be at peace with them, they don't bother you at all. You've understood that life is about that and that it's impossible to avoid making mistakes altogether. Today you'll face a real test, as you might make a serious mistake at work, which could cost you dearly, not necessarily losing your job, but something that will hurt you deeply. Try to avoid this. Don't wait for the perfect moment to tell someone they're special to you, the time is always right. Don't waste time trying to schedule a time to say it, just do it when you feel it. Don't wait any longer to start exercising, you need to start playing a sport. Aquarius spends too much time dwelling on what's gone and not enough on what's coming. Therefore, you need to see the positive aspects of what's gone, even if you miss it. What's missing has paved the way for many better things to come. Things aren't looking good for single Aquarians right now, as many may be looking for love, but opportunities to get to know someone beyond a first encounter aren't appearing. It's necessary to change your environment right now. Take advantage of this favorable time to pay off your debts or ask for an extension. You can try again to arrange a payment plan for a debt. The path you're on is still the best one you've chosen. You can't have regrets now, because if you do, things won't start turning out the way they should. Start thinking more about the things you know could give you more peace of mind and many more options. You still have time to take a new path. Your lucky numbers are 17, 28, 39, 5, 10, 1. Work compatibility, Libra. In love, lucky Sagittarius, Scorpio. Your lucky color today, light blue. You're having a difficult time with your partner. Someone is likely to comment on their behavior, but don't jump to conclusions without hearing their side of the story. You need to hear it from them first before you start worrying or taking what you've heard as fact. Remember that there are always paths and options before us. Our entire life is made up of decisions and different paths to take, but it's up to us which one we choose. Try to listen to your intuition and your heart in this matter. If your relationship has been troubled for a long time and you're starting to see someone else, don't do anything secretly. It's better to be honest and upfront. It wouldn't be fair to the person you're waiting for and to whom you have a commitment. To get ahead in life, it's always good to set bigger goals. Try doing this today, plan and then execute what you've come up with. You've probably been wanting to take a trip for quite some time, and you're in a position to start planning it today. Don't hesitate to make the good decision to take flight in search of new experiences. Love is somewhat stagnant. The relationship you recently formed may not be working, and certain signs you've noticed are showing you this. It's best to choose to go your separate ways. At work, you have the opportunity to achieve something great today, so don't hesitate to treat yourself after this success. If you've had a fight with someone important lately, today is the time to mend that relationship. You might realize you've been arguing over something trivial. Money you thought was lost could reappear today. You'll find it where you least expect it. Aquarius will have a day where they need to take life more seriously in every aspect. Parents will have a somewhat uncomfortable conversation with their children, as they may receive bad news about their behavior. Setting limits for children is healthy, so don't be afraid to take on the role of authority when necessary. Parents aren't friends, they're parents, and their duty is to guide their children to become good people. If an argument with your partner makes you very angry today, it's best to go for a walk around the neighborhood until you calm down, or go exercise where you usually go. It's the best way to release stress and let go of anger. If you're dwelling on what's hurting you, you won't be able to feel good about what's really happening right now. There are good things, Aquarius. If you're not noticing everything that's happening in your life, then you need to take a closer look at your situation. Single Aquarians have a lot of good news today. They could be forming something with someone who will become very special to them in a short time, so don't despair. Love is near, and good results in love won't be long in coming. There are always sums of money that need to be paid, whether they're owed to you or you have to pay them, so always keep an eye on your expenses and what you're currently earning, as well as what you're losing. Swimming, whether in the sea or a pool, is not only a great sport but also an excellent way to relieve stress and cleanse the soul. Don't dwell on the possibilities of love, instead, experience them. If you're only having a fling and don't want any commitment, you must be honest with the person involved. Don't hurt someone who might be seeing a future with you. This is a good time for personal and financial growth. Don't let the possibility of failure hold you back right now. This is your moment, and you've felt it for some time. Don't let the opportunity to flourish and make your life and the lives of your loved ones much better pass you by. You may have to make a business or risky decision related to this topic, which might shake the sense of security you've had for some time, but it promises new gains later on. Do it without fear if you believe it's the best course of action for you right now. It's not a good idea to start demanding things that aren't your responsibility from the person you're dating. You're probably not in the right place to do this. Remember that everything should always be done one step at a time, and you don't currently have the status in their life to demand things that aren't yours to make. You could end up pushing them away. It's not the time to be thinking about a trip you want to take. You should save up some more money before embarking on the journey. You need to be in good physical and mental shape. Aside from the financial aspect, what you want to do is difficult, so prepare well before you leave. It's a good time to spend time with others. You don't need to go out and spend money at some fancy place. Have a casual get-together at your house and invite your friends. Aquarius senses many negative things happening today. If you can distance yourself from them, then do so. It's not good to ignore your own intuition. You should always pay attention to it when you truly feel it's leading you down the wrong path. New beginnings for Aquarius in love. You're having a great day, especially because you'll be changing certain habits that made love somewhat torturous for you, as you were always a little insecure about what you were experiencing in that area of your life. Work is going very well right now. You have nothing to fear in your daily tasks. You can be very successful today in a project you've been working on for some time. Congratulations, Aquarius. You have a lot to offer others, Aquarius. You need to start convincing yourself of this because you're causing those people to leave your life by not giving anything of yourself. Don't let the opportunity to love or to have something better in your path slip away. If you're sure of your feelings, you just have to seize the moment. All your friends. Tip of the day: there are things that can't come out of your mouth right now, but with patience, they will find the space to come to light. Don't worry or stress about it. And that was your horoscope for today. If this message resonated with you, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss your free daily guidance from the universe. May the stars light your path. See you in the next reading.